In this video, you'll learn about the common terms, tools, and platforms used in e-commerce. You'll also get an overview of the entry-level roles available in e-commerce. Let's get started by covering some of the basic terminology used in e-commerce. You'll need to understand a few terms that relate to how customers navigate through an e-commerce website. First, an e-commerce store receives visits to their website. Added together, those visits make up a site's traffic. Traffic is the number of visits that a website receives. The first page a visitor encounters when they go to a website is called a landing page. The landing page could be a home page, a product page, or any other page on your website. When a customer visits a website, you want them to take a certain action, such as buying a product or signing up for an email list. A call to action is the instruction provided to the customer that tells them what to do next. For example, a call to action could be the Add to Cart button on a product page. Or it could be a link that says, sign up for email on the website's homepage. Next, the customer adds a product to their digital shopping cart. This is the virtual equivalent of a physical shopping cart. It keeps track of all of the items the customer plans to purchase. When the customer is finished shopping, they can begin the online checkout process. The customer is able to complete their purchase by entering payment information during checkout. This is done through the payment service provider, which is a secure way to process transactions online. The payment service provider allows an e-commerce store to accept and process multiple types of payments, such as credit cards, debit cards, or third-party payment services. When a customer makes a purchase, this action gets tracked as a conversion, which is the completion of an activity that contributes to the success of a business. You may remember learning about conversions in previous lessons. Conversion happens when a customer completes the action you wanted them to take. This could be signing up for an email list, filling out a contact form, or spending a certain amount of time on the site. However, in e-commerce, conversion most often refers to the process of turning a visitor into a paying customer. This happens when a customer makes a purchase on your site by completing the checkout process. Now that you understand more about the basic terms used in e-commerce, let's take time to explore the different tools and platforms you might come across. An e-commerce store is built on an e-commerce platform, which is a software application that allows you to sell products or services online. A popular platform many e-commerce stores use is Shopify. With a platform like Shopify, you can manage your website, conduct marketing campaigns, manage shipping and fulfillment, set up payment services, review analytics, and more, all in one place. Besides an e-commerce platform, you may also use business tools such as Salesforce, which helps businesses manage and monitor different aspects of their company, including sales, marketing, analytics, and customer service. You may also use tools specific to the needs of your role within a project, such as advertising, social media, or email marketing. Some of those tools you learned about in earlier lessons. Understanding how to use basic office software is also important. The tools you need to be familiar with may be different depending on the type of position you find yourself in. Let's review some of the most common entry-level positions in e-commerce now so that you have an idea of what might interest you. Some of the entry-level positions you might apply for include e-commerce analyst, e-commerce specialist, e-commerce associate, or digital marketing specialist. These types of roles may involve adding or updating products on an e-commerce website, helping with online campaigns, measuring the success of the company's goals through analytics, managing email campaigns, monitoring the company's social media accounts, running paid ads, and more. The knowledge and skills you're gaining in this program will help prepare you for one of these entry-level positions. You're already well on your way to understanding the basics of e-commerce.